First Lady of Nigeria, Aisha Buhari's critic sent to Suleja prison. Hello everyone, welcome to the news. Aminu Adamu, the student of the Federal University Dutse, who was arrested after criticizing First Lady Aisha Buhari on Twitter, has been remanded at Suleja prison in Niger State. Back in June, the student had tweeted a phrase in Hausa, and afterwards, it was interpreted to be, "Mama has fed fat on poor people's money." Months later, security operatives arrested and whisked him to the presidential villa in Abuja, where he was beaten and tortured, according to his uncle. The student was subsequently arraigned at a court in Abuja, where he was denied bail despite pleading not guilty to the charges filed against him. Speaking with BBC Hausa, CK Agu, his lawyer, said, "Even in the court session yesterday, we notified the judge about the efforts made to have him released on bail, but we did not receive any reply from the police. We applied to the court to release the student on bail on health grounds, and the fact that he will sit for the exam on 5th December 2022. The bail application before it for consideration between Tuesday and Wednesday," Mr. Agu was quoted to have said. Aminu, who hails from Azare in Bauchi State, is a final year student at the Department of Environmental Management at Federal University Dutse. His arrest had sparked outrage, especially on social media, where many Nigerians said no one should be arrested for airing their views. Aminu's parents have tendered apology to the First Lady and demanded his release. Aisha Buhari is yet to comment on the development. So this is the news right now, and it's really trending on social media, especially on Twitter. And a lot of influencers, a lot of people have lent a voice to say that that is not constitutionally correct for a citizen in a democracy to be taken unlawfully and also treated that way, being beaten and all of that. Now let's take a few of the comments that follow this on social media. The commenter said, "Just for criticism, Trump was called all manner of names. Patience, Jonathan too. The better let us know maybe we are practicing merely democracy." Another person said, "God bless Dame Patience Jonathan. She was truly a mother." Another person said, "I do not think the SUG in the school are working. They are supposed to protest for his bail since he has exams to write next week." Another person said, "What kind of administration are we having currently in Nigeria?" Another person said, "What audacity? Was it not the same First Lady that was frying akara in 2015? Nigerian politicians are not very nice, and it's so sad, like the main opposition parties aren't interested." Okay, so those are a few ones, and I'm sure by the time you go on social media to read about this, there are so many mixed reactions. And the question is this, to say, of course, there should be decorum when we are talking to people on social media. And also people are thinking to say, well, the mother of the nation is feeding fat and everything. The underlying situation could be something towards health, right? And a lot of people react differently to whatever health situation they might be going through. Some could gain a lot of weight, some could lose a lot of weight, some's overall look might not look healthy either way, and all of that. But I was expecting that, if it's true that the First Lady is aware of all of this, since they've even gone to court, so it's actually something against the state, I think that the First Lady should use an approach of being a mother. This would have been a good opportunity for her to reach out to him, to say words that only a mother can speak. It's just like a woman walking down the road and you see a child talking at you. It's not all about, being a disciplinarian all the time. Sometimes you have to come down to the level of the child to explain this and this, especially at this time when the youths are actually very displeased, frustrated, depressed, and unhappy about the situation and all this administration has been doing. Recall a month ago, the First Lady apologized to Nigerians about the performance of the APC government, where her husband is the president of Nigeria. So with this, honestly, it's not really a good image that is portrayed by the office of the First Lady. And plus the fact that the parents, the students' parents have pleaded, I think there should be something done. And these are people of the same religion. Yeah, whether we like it or not, when we are talking in Nigeria, we tend to look at the religion and we tend to look at political parties. So assuming he is a Christian, it will have been another thing entirely. Where are the elders? Where are the advisors that can advise our First Lady to say, let's take another route? The youth are angry. And you cannot beat a child and tell the child not to cry. That should be the angle where I believe that, the office of the First Lady will have addressed this situation. And perhaps maybe she's not even aware of this going on. Now that it's in the news and it's trending like wildfire on Twitter, she must have heard about it. And you believe that the motherly instinct will take over. The youth are upset, things are not working, people can barely feed. Students are discouraged after spending 8 months at home. And now that the schools are open and is about to start its exams in the next 5 days, I just hope that this student will not miss his examination because of the action taken by the office of the First Lady on what he has said to her. Or do you believe that there should be a kind of monitoring or a kind of sanction on social media? That is another question that people are asking, and it's trending on social media. You can check Twitter for more updates on this. And as this administration rolls over, comes to an end, a lot of people are praying that, maybe it can be better the next time. But we do not want a situation where things will get worse and youth will become angry again, and maybe there will be chaos and everything. We just want peace in Nigeria. We just want food on the table of the average Nigerian. We just want people, to be happy to be Nigerians. Please drop your comments. God bless Nigeria. Bye for now.